subscribe! Alright guys, what's up? This is a new style of video. I recorded these two games at like 6 AM because I was really bored. I couldn't sleep and I had Dofi on my mind. I'm not even sure. It sounds so sad. But I was like, oh not 6, probably 5 AM. I don't remember, it was like a week ago. But yeah, I was just like, I want to practice some Dofi into different matchups. So yeah, I'm just going to do a voiceover of the games. It might be long, probably half an hour long, so you can skip through it, but I can kind of give my thought process into why I did things, I think, maybe, if I remember. But yeah, okay, he's swinging for 7. Next turn I'm definitely gonna probably summon Nami for 4, like 3 down and use her effect for 1, but yeah. Swing with leader first, right? Yep, swing with leader. Counters. I don't remember these games clearly at all. The last one I remember, it was very intense. The one against Law, which will be after this one. That one was long. That one was a long game. What did I draw? I drew Luffy. Okay, I think the next turn, do I summon Guild or Sugar to get rid of that Perspero? Who knows? Comment down your predictions. Get that Uta, that's gonna be good for next turn. To summon with the Luffy. Right now I'm just calculating in my head like what to do. Like I'm just counting all the done up, seeing what's worth. Because I could do 2 5k swings, use Nami's effect, then summon Guild. But I'm thinking is it better to clear board. Oh, what? I don't even remember what I chose to do. Guessing I chose Guild. Yeah, Brook's the only option. Yeah, I'm just signaling at the Sugar, so maybe I do pick Sugar. I picked Sugar in this, really? Oh. What did I do with that 3 done? Oh, okay. I was hoping he would counter. Okay, I remember. I played Sugar and did a small swing, 5k swing, hoping he'd waste a counter to save it. Just so I could use my counter, the weaklings one. Weaklings can't choose how they die or something like that. To KO. Oh, not even KO Perispero. I could KO Randolph now because it's rested. And I can rest as leader. Yeah, here I'm thinking, should I let that attack go through? And kill Randolph instead, yeah. Maybe I should have killed the Perispero and I killed it. Nah, because I need to summon Luffy next turn. Yes, I'll just... I'm just highlighting cards like in game because I know that I was going to do a voiceover for this. Draw. Okay, what do I do here? Attack Perspero, right? I've got 1 on to use, 3s. Oh, okay. Why would I do that? Don't use the effect, okay. Why would I do that? Oh, okay. Wow. I'm so glad I was pointing out with my mouse what was going on in my head. I did that because I wanted to search for an army, so I couldn't use Nami's effect to search for an army. Because I wanted to do Luffy into Brook into Nami to go wide. Because against yellow you gotta get loads of swings in before they get their 10 cost Big Mom out. Damn. I was smarter, what the hell? Smarter back then than I am now. I wasn't thinking about that right now. Into Brook into Nami. What a beautiful combo. This one's another Perispero. I'm just gonna... Do I let this attack go through? Oh no, maybe I counter it because he made a mistake. He summoned Perispro first. So now I can put Gibson it. But I don't know if I did that or not. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Block and Punk Gibson. Yeah. Remember guys, always attack with what you can or what you are gonna attack with first before you summon anything. I don't want a 2k counter. Or, yeah, 2k counter is probably better at this stage of the game. What am I planning? Am I planning to summon Queen? I think Guild would be better here now, because he has nothing to... And apart from Thunderbolt, he doesn't have any removal. Let's see what I do. I hope it's Thunderbolt. Yeah, at this stage of the game, it's basically over for him. I have so much board presence, and he has nothing. He's got 4 cards in his hand. I got 2 searches, like 2 draw power every turn. Got like 3 5k swings, a Luffy blocker, like I got 4 5k swings, including leader. I got the sugar in hand to arrest any of his blockers when he does summon them. Since the highest blocker in the yellow deck is a 4-cost Sanji. It's like, you can't do anything. Okay, what am I going to summon? Who knows? Am I summoning Guild or Queen? Surely I summon Guild because I only need to block 1 attack. He's thinking. Oh, he's countering out. Okay, counters out of that. Okay, so I do summon Guild. And I pass. Yeah. That was the correct decision. I think I played this perfectly so far. Oh, okay, he's got the Big Mom. See, loads of people make the mistake of giving them a life every time. But if you're on 3 life, just take the life. You don't want them to have an even bigger lead, especially in a trigger deck that can really like change the game if they get a good trigger. And especially since my board is so wide with blockers ready in my hand and on field, I'm not really afraid of him attacking me. Oh. Law is so hard to deal with because I don't know if it's hard. It's just I'm really good against decks that I've played because I know like the amount of counters they have, like how many bricks they might have in hand. Law, there's loads of different variations of Law. Like some people play with loads of 2Ks, and the Law deck I use has a lot of 2Ks, but it has a lot of bricks as well, like all like the Luffy's, the 5-cost rush Luffy's, Law blockers, the Zoro rush. So yeah, I just never know when to swing or not, because I saw other people play and they just don't swing into Law at all. But I think this one I chose to swing like once or twice early, just so I have the pressure towards the end. But yeah, look at his hand here. Look at his hand. This was such a bad hand as well. This match is long, by the way, so you're in for a ride. But I got 3 Dofis at the very beginning. Like, come on, that's so bad for me. No search power, no pressure, nothing. Like, I was so annoyed. But the match gets really intense towards the end, like very intense. You can skip if you want, or just watch, like put it in the background, just watch. But whatever you prefer, but it does get very intense. Even the other guy was I don't want to spoil it, but I just swing for 6, summon. What do I summon? Just Brook. Yeah, look how bad this is. Just summon a Brook, that's it, into nothing. In hindsight, maybe I should have summoned Uta. Yeah, I even wrote it. What the hell? I feel I recorded this like a week ago, so I don't even remember. That's perfect timing. I made the mistake twice in game and in my head right now. Yeah, I decided not to attack with Usopp because I just want my board to be wide right now. Because he's probably going to put all the dot into just killing that Usopp, and I don't have anything to protect it apart from Thunder Bagua, so I was like, I'll just keep it. Bonnie. Gets his low, so restand low. This matchup is so difficult. So, because you can never predict what they're gonna do. They have so much like shambles, like room, shambles. You just never know like what to expect. You can't really plan. You can't plan for low. Look at that. Like, what do I do? Look at this. What do I do? I'm already on 2 life. And I drew another counter. Like, this is such a bad hand. At least I have Luffy into Uta, but it's still so bad. I was considering whether to just summon Uta and go, say, use the other 3 Don just for attacks to guarantee get rid of that Zoro. But I don't remember what I chose to do, so we'll see. Okay, he blocks. I was really, yeah, I guess I do that then. Was that the right decision? Or do I not? Do I do it? Do I not? Oh, guess I don't. I think I just really wanted that whiteboard. But he can't, obviously he can't deserve that. Literally, like, I don't know if you guys think this is a good board. This is such a bad like position I'm in. I got 3 Dofis in my hand and 2 counters. 2 like event counters. And I only can use one of them right now. This is such a bad position. The thing with the low deck, I can't even use Uta's effect because if I do, it'll just bounce the card that I rested back in the hand. Like, it's such a waste. Such a waste of -1 Don. I'll probably still do it just to force them to bounce it, but like it's just favourable for them more than it is for me to even do it. Let's see what I chose to do. Oh, I should realistically block with Uta, Don -1, rest low, and rest Chopper. Oh, I should have done that. But I think I wanted that Doflamingo ASAP, so I didn't want to do Don minus, but that's why I did Thunder Bagua to gain the Don. But in hindsight, looking at it now, I think I should have done Uta, rested low, used Punk Gibson to also rest a Chopper. So then I can just put all my Don into my characters to choose what I want to get rid of on this board. That probably would have been way better. But again, I don't know what he has in his hand, so. I look, yeah, I just can't do anything. I don't have anything to counter. Such a bad hand. He's gonna shamble something. What's he deciding? He did take a while to make decisions. But there is a lot of options in law, so it makes sense. Oh yes, another Zoro that I cannot do anything about. Oh, this is when I decided to do this. Such a bad decision. Yeah. Oops. I even wrote oops because I forgot about that. I wanted that. I did the whole Thunder Bagua thing to get 10 on next turn. Oh my god, and that's it. Look at that. I was so annoyed. 4 Dolphys, like, yeah, look at me question marking, like, it's never happened before. It's so annoying. I think, yeah, I think I wanted him blocked with law so I could rest it, but even then it's not, he can just bounce it back, so it's not really worth anything. Rest leader, always rest leader, because he can bounce his characters back. Against law, I mean rest leader, and queen rest leader, so they can't use their effect. This is so sad. I'm so annoyed, man. Just seeing that, like, 4 Dolphys, what do I do? Like, there's actually literally physically nothing I could have done. Actually, to be fair, if I did do what I said before, like resting his chopper with Uta and... But then, even then, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to summon Dolphy, but I'd at least have some characters alive. Actually, I don't think so. They'll still be dead. But I'd be able to attack his Zoro without issue. Okay, they are used Punk Gibson. He should have attacked with Zoro first before... Yeah, I think he realized. He should have attacked with Zoro first before committing Don to Dadan. He thinks he's in pain. Like, I didn't want to spoil it. Yeah, literally, I was telling it I'm in more pain, man. Like, it's so sad. And he just sets it active and there's nothing I can do. He could probably finish me, like, if he wanted to. But he didn't know how many counters I had. Like, look at that, you can just take everything, come on. It's so sad. Attack, okay, good. See if he counters out of that. This is such a long game. I think there's still like 10 more minutes left. Okay, he countered at that. Do I attack his... No, I attack his Zoro, not his blocker. Should have attacked his blocker. Well, let's see if you can counter out of it. He's deciding whether to counter. Yeah, okay, he had enough. Okay, then there's the next Dovi. Like, there's nothing, no other choice. I was not gonna summon Queen. Queen is useless here. He was telling me to stop. It was a fun game though. It was probably one of the most fun games I've had in a long time. Probably one of the longest games I've had as well. He's just thinking now. Yeah, it does take a while to think. 13k. I think he realised I don't have counters. Because you should have done 14k realistically. Because if I have 2 done up, so. But yeah, doesn't really matter. Another blocker low, like. So he got the perfect hand. He actually got the perfect hand. When I play low, I see probably 1 blocker low. Everything else gets dealt with. I should have attacked with my leader first into Zoro to make his low blocker get rested, but oh well. Same thing would happen actually. He would have just countered with 1. Let's see what he says to the third Dofi coming out. It's unbelievable for him and me. To be fair, I should have surrendered. I dragged this, like I knew I lost. Like there's physically no way of me coming back from this unless he makes mistakes, but I don't like playing off of that. Like whenever my opponents make mistakes, most of the time I just don't record, like I'll just delete the video or I just won't upload it or whatever. Because then it's just like, it's not a real win. So I'd rather verse someone who knows what they're doing. So yeah, I should have just really conceded, because if he plays properly and doesn't make stupid mistakes, there's no way he can lose. But let's see, maybe I win, maybe he does make a mistake and I just contradicted everything I said. But I've never posted a loss before, so is this the first loss I ever post? First, ooh. You heard it here first, folks. What actually was this hand? Where's the armies? Where's the guilds for draw power? It's actually crap. I should have focused body here, to be fair. Like, what was I thinking? Okay, I should have made his board a bit smaller. Come on, don't counter this. Okay. Yeah, I should have targeted Bonnie. Yeah, I was just letting him know I had all four in my hand. Like, it's actually the worst hand to have. I might skip through this a bit. Let's see if I can skip through this a bit. Never mind, I cannot skip through this. Maybe I can, I just don't know how. Okay. He was saying this is the move, but it actually wasn't the move. Like, I mean, it was the only thing I could have done, but it's not good. Without draw power, this deck is so bad. That's why it's not like an S tier deck. Like, Dofi's an S tier, it's probably like A tier. But he just loses to every meta deck. Like, not all the time, but like, the meta decks have higher win rate against this deck. Like, Whitebeard is probably 50-50, kind of, depending on the Dofi deck, blah blah blah. But with Whitebeard, you don't have to change the deck. Every Dofi deck will be the same, like, strength against the Dofi decks. But the Dofi deck has to be specifically made to beat that Whitebeard deck. Like, it has to have 6k swingers, like Bince or whatever, or Zoro. I mean, it doesn't have to, but it just makes it easier. Rebecca doesn't beat Rebecca, like, ever, unless the opponent makes huge mistakes. Yeah, I had like hope, because I breasted his blocker. Maybe I win here, like, eventually. I rested his blocker so I can clear his board now. And I have a blocker to summon myself, and I have a counter. I was saying, yeah, Whitebeard, not really 50-50, but it's 50-50. People say 50-50. Katakuri is probably the most even matchup if you play well. But you have to put significantly more effort in against Katakuri compared to their effort against you. Like, you have to think more than they have to think about versing you. But I think that's just Katakuri in general. Like, you don't have to, Katakuri players don't have to think. What the meta decks? So the law, yeah, law's probably 70% for them, 30% for you. But I'm a Dofi, I'm a green main. Okay, I'm telling you this. I was still championship with Kid in OP03. Alright, I win locals with Dofi. I know what I'm talking about. It's just hard. With the tech I do against Law, usually summon Chopper and swing into the little guys with Chopper and rest one of the little guys, but I have to have that early game to do that, which I didn't have here. The other Zoro, Zoro, I think Dofi does well into. Like every game I've had so far, I've done well into, but it just depends on the Zoro build. And if they know the Dofi deck really well, because if they do, they'll get rid of they'll use like, I think it's 5 Fist, I don't know what it's called, the card that gets rid of 5,000 power and a 4,000 power character. They'll do like Otama and use that to get rid of my 2 characters early game, like a Nami and a Brook, let's say. Or a Nami and a Guild or something like that. They'll get rid of those ASAP because they know I need draw power. Or they'll just use it just for Nami because they know. Yeah, I think that's all the meta decks, right? In my head I was like, this guy's definitely one here. If he has, in my head I thought he had a Rush Luffy. The one that goes through blockers. 5 cost Luffy. So I was like, okay, he's one. But he actually didn't. Wait and see what he did. I did not expect it. I thought me and him were on the same page because I was like, if you have what I think you have, you've won. And I think he thought I meant what he was about to summon, but I did not mean that. You'll see. So here, what did I choose to do? Counter? I should have stayed. I don't know what I could have done. What did I do here? Let's see. I'm actually intrigued myself because I've completely forgot. You guys think right now. Look at this board state and think what you would have done here. Like what you predict they have in their hand. And I mean, I gave you hints already, but like, what would you have done here? Let me know. I'm all for learning, man. Regionals is next month, and I don't want to use Law or Whitebeard, so I want to kind of be loyal to Doflamingo. So yeah, I took that. I blocked that because I thought he had an unblockable attack, and then here I was like, wait, I've won, because look, he's only got 5 down to summon Luffy, but Luffy's only 6k. So I was like, okay, I counter this one. And he summons Rush Luffy. And I was like, oh no. It's a Resun Law. Damn it. Even then, maybe I would have won, maybe I wouldn't have. Depends on how many counters he had in his hand. But it would have been a lot better for me. Like, yeah, look at this. We're just chatting, like, it's a crazy game. But yeah. GG's. Let me know if you want more content like this. I don't know, man. I was just bored. Bye.
Dope.